Hi everybody, Mike with Mitten Junk Removal here, coming to you with another member spotlight. I'm here today with Christy Conn Consulting. How are you doing today, Christy?
Great, Mike, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Awesome. So let's just jump right in here and start talking a little bit about your business. So tell me about your business and who you love to serve the most.
All right, thank you. Well, I'm an independent consultant and I do human resources for small privately owned businesses, for-profit businesses, nonprofit, and I focus most of my work on training and facilitation. So while I have over 20 years experience doing all the human resource things like recruitment, hiring, firing, employee relations, in this season of my life, I've really enjoyed focusing on training and facilitation and helping businesses with their employees. So helping them to be engaged, helping them to be focused on their mission, vision, and beliefs, being very strategic with how they can get the most out of their team and fulfill the mission for their organization.
I love that. It sounds like a very proactive approach to HR in a small business setting.
It is. It's fulfilling.
So what makes your business then kind of unique or different maybe from some of the other HR services out there?
I would have to say me probably because I'm the only employee.
Yeah, there we go.
And I am really tied to the Howell and Livingston County community. Early in my career, I had the privilege of working for Walt Disney World Company and Marshall Field. So I cut my teeth with customer service, guest service, really learning the best practices around that. I'm the child, grandchild, niece of entrepreneurs and small business owners. So I feel like I have that strong sense of duty when it comes to serving your community and working in a small business, but also having the benefit of working for larger organizations and knowing what's really successful when it comes to customer service.
Very cool. That sounds like a very dynamic background and approach. I love that.
Thanks.
So you brought up community.
Yes.
And we have to touch on that, of course. So tell us a little bit more about how you and your business engage with and support the community here in Livingston County.
So I think my kids think I'm probably actually a professional volunteer and don't work in HR. So I've served on the Howell Public School Board for 8 years. I've been a Howell Rotarian for a number of years. I'm a Paul Harris Fellow. I sit on the Community Catalyst Board and also I'm on the Personnel Committee for Livingston County Catholic Charities. And genuinely, I feel fulfilled giving back. So to me, while I love doing human resource things and connecting with employers, my satisfaction comes through service, and if that results in business, that's fantastic. So I'm usually out and about doing something for fun, which also happens to be community service too.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I think that a lot of us that do business here in the county, we all recognize what a cool place this is to be an entrepreneur and what a hub it is for small businesses. Mm-hmm. Can you expand a little bit about like what you love about just doing business in Livingston County in general?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've lived in the community for 20 years now, and what drew my husband and I here was the fact that it was a small town but had access to a lot of larger resources. So we really loved the downtown Howell. We both have experience volunteering actually with downtown Howell in our early years. And just the connections and relationships we've formed has been so beneficial. And I feel like everyone here has your back. If I went to you and said, hey, Mike, could you help me with this? And you didn't know the answer, I'm confident, even though we just met, you know someone who could probably help me. And you'd be willing to do that without much of a hassle.
Absolutely.
And I love that about Livingston County. Everyone really is looking out for each other.
Awesome. I love that. Well, to wrap us up here, so we're looking for ways, how can we support you? Mm-hmm. How can other chamber members or community members support you or get the word out and help you in your business?
Thank you for asking. So if you're an employer looking for help with maybe a struggling employee who needs help being engaged, if you're struggling as a business to identify what's your North Star, do you need to establish mission, vision, beliefs? Do you need to write down your core values? I can help with that. I can help with team engagement workshops, just getting your team motivated and enthusiastic about coming to work. And something else I find myself doing for a lot of clients is really going back to basics on customer service. With the range of folks in the workforce right now, from multiple generations, 5 generations in the workforce, sometimes the things that you and I might take for granted from a customer service perspective, it hasn't been taught to people in the workforce, so I can help with that too. So anything that a business might need as far as help with employees on training and development, or helping focus the business on their mission, vision, beliefs, I'm your gal.
I love that. I can see some needs for you in my business already. It was very nice to meet you,
Mike.
Christy. Thank you for the time.
Yeah, have a great day.